It will begin soon.
Yeah, we're just about ready. Oh, and there we go.
There.
So yeah, first of all, they will be doing house percent. So let's see if anyone can get the mythical sub 25.
Oh no!
Ooh, aulos got it.
I guess aulos get this, but
That's
the
a
only
sign
one.
of a very good run. He's going to get world record now. Trust me on this one. I'm a doctor. Alright, so now they're going to make their way over to the sword and do something called early sword, where they, well, some of them will damage boost off of the urchin, and then shield into the sword, which will let them pick it up early, and it saves like half a second.
We can see that the two French, noadKajoo and aulos, don't do that, because if the Orsins drop a rupees, you can dupe them, but it's hard. Oh, there is no rupees for them. Or actually, Spiraster to did that. Let's see
So,
how...
essentially, how the way duping works is they make the rupee drop on the shield hitbox and Link's hitbox at the same time, so they just pick it up twice.
We see the best RNG was for Bamboo. He got 8 and instantly 7 quit. Okay, and he got 10. Really good for him. noadKajoo to get a good RNG.
Yeah, they need 10 rupees so they can buy the bombs and the get the powder from the trendy game.
The worst RNG was for aulos. He lost like 10 seconds for each of the runners, but that's okay. That's not that bad.
Yeah, so now they're going to buy the bombs, but instantly save and quit, and by doing that, the rupees don't go down yet, and they never lose them.
Yeah, and we need to do that because on this route we will do the trendy game for powder, and we need 10 rupees for that.
Yep, as you'll be seeing them do that here. And it seems that Spiraster actually got 10 rupees. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, because of a meme, like on one of his run he got 9 rupees and didn't figure out until training game. Oh, quick sword for Spiraster,
Very nice. Alright, I'm
happy
finally
someone
completely
do
set
that.
up. I can actually properly pay attention now. Okay, so they're going to be getting a seashell here from the doghouse, and they're going to get a total of 20 seashells so they can get the level 2 sword later. There are 26 seashells in the game, but you only need 20.
Both Spiraster and Bamboo get the first bomb trigger that you can skip a little bit of the... and aulos too. You can skip a little bit of the whole animation. It's like 2 seconds faster when you get that. So...
yeah, and it is frame perfect.
yeah.
Or at least if you're one gun... for it to be worth it, you have to get it frame perfectly, basically.
We see
yeah,
that
they do another bomb trigger on Terran there. And do you want to explain bomb triggers?
Bomb trigger does that work. It's like you put 2 bombs between 2 transitions, very close to each other. And when you do that, it's like a cutscene's trigger. That's that's how it works. Like,
yeah, the game is like, hey, you're not supposed to put down bombs so fast. I don't know what to do. Guess I'll just trigger this cutscene.
and there is a lot of small cutscene on the game. You will see. Oh, I guess there is Crunchy. Hey.
I guess
am
we're
so
free now.
sorry.
No problem. Alright,
Alright, so I was actually just here for Crunchy, so I guess I'll just let him take over. So we're not here with 3 people because that's just too many. So yeah, bye everyone.
thank you, Xander. Alright, so Bamboo and Spiraster are on the spike room. Those 2 spikes, you need to push them with shield to put them back, and you kill them. There is some strat that we don't see here, that you can bonk them on the pit. Bamboo get the damage boost on this room to get the feathers. Wow, like BambooShadow, Spiraster, and noadKajoo are very close to each other. Aulos is a little bit behind. Alright, so we're gonna see a cool trick done by Bamboo, Spiraster, and noadKajoo. That's a super jump. So when you click on the wall and you press the direction when there is the wall, if you jump, press the opposite direction and use an item like a weapon like sword, bow, like fire rod, you can super jump like this, and you can go over some obstacle like the keyhole. That's how we skip a key on D1. And you're still here, Crunchy?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just kind of getting back. I'm just kind of getting caught up.
Okay, no problem. So we see quickly Moldome, and there is the first instrument. Full Monticello.
Don't be fooled. Moldorm, despite being the first boss, is probably one of the hardest bosses in the entire run.
Yeah, that's something really annoying with Moldome. It's like A Link to the Past. When you hit his head, it just knocks back you a lot.
Yeah, and that platform is pretty darn small.
Alright, so next step for the runners is to get Bowo, because when you go there, those kids are just around and saying, Hey, there is Moblins, they steals Bowo, Madame Meow Meow, dog, you have to get it. Okay. So here we go. But first of all, this is Undo, so we need to take everything. So on the log cave here, there is an art piece. We're gonna take that with a super jump. Oh, it failed that once. That's good for Bamboo.
No, the super jumps are something you're going to be seeing throughout the run. They're extremely useful, extremely important, and I'm not sure if it was mentioned before, but super jumps are also one of the tricks that only works in 1.0, which is the reason why 1.0 is the version for speedrunning.
Yeah, a lot of tricks that you can use, it's only 1.0. Not only Japanese, like people said, it's 1.0. There is an English 1.0 version. Right. Part of the undo, we need all the pictures, so we come to the camera shop, let's say like this, and we get our first photo. Actually, it's the second one, because when you're still on the shop, you have one. And this allows you to have all the rest of the photos, so we're gonna do all of this stuff.
Yeah, it's awfully nice of the game to give us the stealing photo, despite the fact we haven't talked to the mouse yet, because otherwise that would just be kind of annoying.
Yeah, and actually, if you have Bowo, you just can't do that until you return Bowo. So glad nobody forget that. Alright, that almost everyone got his best friend Bowo.
And absolutely the best friend. Just look at him. He is the optimal shape of a friend right there.
And we see why Bamboo got on D2 with Bowo just eating those flowers because flowers is good.
I saw the whispers of Bamboo just having the absolute best luck at all times continue here.
Oh, very bad RNG for aulos. Travel with Bowo. We didn't see, but there is a trick that all the runners did on a block that's called flock clip. When you push a block and you put a direction like diagonally, you can move a little bit diagonally by pushing the block with the text box, and it's allow you to skip the block and skip the overall travel to get to D2 quickly. Inox, by Inox.
Yeah, a lot happens pretty quickly, one after the other in Dungeon 2 here. Dungeon 1 was slow by comparison. Like you're about to see some more nonsense here. These ghosts, the game wants you to kill them, but turns out you can just kinda trick them, like you see Bamboo doing, where they'll chase you off screen because of screen wrap. And
Please, Spiraster.
Dead.
Oh, noadKajoo. Oh no, noadKajoo struggle with bow. Both Spiraster and Bamboo didn't get by with bow. Let's see if aulos get that. Because it's faster with bow. Okay, aulos get that. This trick is really cool. It's go skip. That Nightmark chest is really weird. You have to kill enemies in a specific order. The rabbit first, the keys second, and the Stalfos third. If you don't do that, the chest didn't appear. And everyone got that pretty quickly, that's good.
Yeah, that Stalfos has a bad habit of just not cooperating whatsoever.
Look at Node.
Ooh.
He got the swag bomb.
No, taking the saucy option.
Yeah, and actually it saves time.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tricks, the ones where you do it for swag and then someone actually bothers to time it and it turns out to be faster.
Thanks to GT to bring that back. It was a very old, not very old, but it was an old trick. And we see the Jenny. You don't tell about him, but when you get the pot and you clip on a wall, when you threw the pot, it instantly die, and we can quick kill him with 2 bombs, right in a good position. The first bomb we just put near him, like a little bit left to him, and the second one we just use bomb arrow to instantly bomb him second time without any extra cycle. Pretty much good quick kill for everyone. Second instrument.
Yeah, and the Genie is actually one of the bosses that is shortened the most by application of speed strats. The intended strat for the Genie takes approximately 3 years to finish. Thankfully,
I will say 5 years.
Oh goodness, I think you might actually be right. I was trying to be generous. Yeah. But the less said about the Genie, the better, because speed strats just make it a lot more easy to deal with, a lot more tolerable.
It is. So, runners just going to unlock the portal for later. Bamboo and everyone will get the art piece of shame, which is not shame here. It's Undo, you have to collect them.
Yeah, well, to be fair, this is the only time where there's actually no shame in grabbing it. Even if you grab it earlier in the Hundo run, you'll still feel shame. We don't make the rules, that's just how it is.
We can probably make a category like 12 art piece for that.
I mean, I guess we can. Goodness knows we have some unusual categories on the board. But looks like everyone is actually, wow, we have everyone doing the same route today. This is a treat.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. It's
yeah, you don't know.
Well,
But I know.
You. Oh God, what do you know that I don't know? Now I'm scared.
You will see later that will be awesome.
Oh no.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, I would like to say once again, I'm so sorry. I have no excuses for being late, because I'm going to be frank, I was actually really excited to get to commentate with Sagaz today. He is the purveyor of the most unusual things in this game. So, I had no idea what to expect from this, and I'm already scared. I've only been here a few minutes.
Oh, Craven, you know about this? Yes, Craven.
Oh gosh, am I the only one who didn't know?
Alright, Richard Picture, so... awesome music.
Dang it!
Yeah, we just keep a lot of things, like this segment, Enter D3, have a lot of things to grab. Like, read the Richard Picture, some seashells, like Bamboo here gonna go to the seashell mansion to have an extra seashell. Oh, nice rat. I got them. Damage boost. Say.
Yeah, this is going to be a recurring thing. Between dungeons, a lot of times you'll find that you take a bit of a detour, take care of some housekeeping, if you will.
Tech skip by Bamboo. I love that tech skip. You just hear the sound that you grab the seashell, and you can save. It's still memorized for on the game. All right, Villa skip. So Bamboo's gonna start on a specific position he didn't get first try. So you have to buffer, and it will work when he hear the failing sound, and is very bad for Bamboo. A million buffer. Actually, noadKajoo get 1 buffer, so he's ahead of this race. And aulos get a pretty decent one too. Okay.
Yeah, thankfully. This is one of those tricks where global frame rules, which normally is used as an excuse for making mistakes, but in this case is legitimately a thing that can ruin your day.
That's true. Like, if you have the same RNG as Bamboo have here, it's pretty bad. Gonna lose a lot of time. So on the
plus, ooh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, go. Okay, so I just wanted to say that here, when we get the seashell on the Richard Villa cave, we just kill those Zol. It set up our piece of power that we're gonna get on D3. We need a specific kill for that. Right.
Yeah, one of the things about this category versus the last tournament is there's save and quitting actually resets your kill counter. So piece of power, which you saw a lot in any percent no squoob, this is the only dungeon where you see it in this category, because there are just so many enemies in D3 that we can actually get it, and it makes the one skip and the boss easier.
In this boss particularly, it's really easy with piece of power. It saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it makes a world of difference on this dungeon boss. This piece of power, aside from making you move faster, pick things up faster, it increases damage, even on bosses. And there we go, Bamboo getting it exactly where he wants to see it.
Without any icon, because sometimes you can have an icon that's annoy you. That's the best possible. Spiraster's got it. noadKajoo got it. Everyone got it.
Yeah, we hate the Guardian Acorn because, well, it's not nearly as good. If it drops on the same enemy as Piece of Power gets pushed forward. And if you have Guardian Acorn, Piece of Power doesn't even drop, so
Yeah.
you really, really don't like Guardian Acorn.
We didn't talk about Dong Skip.
Oh yeah.
So what you gonna do? Let's see Bamboo doing that. Up. So we clip on the wall. We charge our sword before doing on the screen with Dodongos. We clip on the wall, facing up. We jump. He push down up. And when he do that, he just do his quick spin. Dodongos will knock back you. We knock back you a little bit to the right, and you skip the block. That skips you one key, and it's really fast. Shout out to Spiraster for that trick. He found that.
Yeah, and it's the thing about it is that you have to get into position very, very quickly. Otherwise, you have to either reset the room or you'll often just get stuck between blocks, which is never fun. And speaking of doing things fast, we weren't joking. We said that a Piece of Power makes the boss an absolute joke. Having the number of hits in the last phase means you knock him in the air, you kill him when he lands. And there you go. Otherwise, that would take a lot more attacking.
I didn't see Spiraster, but it seems like he lost time on D3. He probably missed 1 or 2 dong skip. That's now Bamboo get the lead on this race, and noadKajoo get the lead on versus aulos race.
I don't think he actually missed the dongo skip, but I think it's just at this point the small things are just causing them to shift around, because honestly they're all still really close to each other.
Yes, but it was closer, I guess, before that. If I was.
No, yeah, it definitely was. I think they may have mixed up a little bit with first with Villa skip, and then just excuse me. Oh, okay. So some pointing out that Spiraster did in fact miss 1 Dodongo skip.
Oh, okay. That's why I asked you. Right. Bamboo is doing the Tyrian B cutscene skip. When you talk to him and you say okay, you can save and quit, and you need 2 frames to get the sound that you bring the sticks that you don't have. That's funny. You don't have the stick, but you give the stick to Tyrian. You can.
That's some of the waypoint stuff that I love in this game, because to get into Dungeon 3, you're expected to do the thing with Kiki, and you get the stick from that. So the game figures, oh yeah, you beat Dungeon 3. There's no way you don't have the stick, so it doesn't even check. It just assumes you have it when you talk to Terran.
Yeah, and you can do like those cutscene skip. It save you 8 seconds. I think it's 6 seconds, not 8, but it's saving time.
Yeah,
everyone likes saving time.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to see have the satisfaction of Terran being chased by bees, because goodness knows he deserves it. But saving time is more important, so we make that sacrifice willingly. Oh, Bamboo almost getting an accidental Guardian Acorn in the tunnel there. Guardian Acorn is kind of like a landmine, except that instead of blowing you up, it just costs you time.
Avonis is telling us what is the standing in this race. If it's the time that everyone will do, I expect 122 for everyone. Probably a little bit less for Spiraster, I guess. He can do a 122.
Well, it's hard to say. It depends on a bunch of stuff. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how they play.
Yeah. And all the RNG stuff become after. It's like on D4. It will begin.
Yeah, meanwhile, even having an Inception moment does not stop us from super jumping. Seeing Node the first to do a naked super jump in there and skipping all that nonsense in the Dream Shrine. Oh, Bamboo having a little bit of trouble setting it up, though.
Okay, second try, he lost like 3 seconds. Not a big deal. Still get it. Oh, aulos is... No, it's not ahead of Bamboo. Even if it's not the same race, should be fun to see which one of them will finish first.
Oh, so apparently it seems that Spiraster missed a seashell somewhere along the way, and I didn't notice. Did it happen before I showed up, or...?
Oh, I didn't saw that. 12? 12? Should be okay, actually. 12.
Well, thankfully, yeah, the game has 26 seashells in it, which means missing a seashell is not a run killer, although it will definitely slow you down, because there are many backup seashells, and thankfully I think I would say that all 4 of them would definitely know where to find some backups.
For me, 12 is the amount of seashell you should have here. He didn't forget one. So should be okay for Spiraster.
Yeah, he should be at 12 right now. I'm not sure why someone's saying he missed a seashell.
So everyone say goodbye to our big friend Bawo. Bye, Bawo. And take a picture with him.
It is one of the saddest moments in the game for me. Thankfully, this game was ahead of its time, realizing that selfies are the way to celebrate everything.
Did you know that this cutscene is RNG? And you don't see, but aulos get the sick RNG on this. Like, he got bumped the third time instantly. It saved time. And I'm not even joking. That's true.
It's true. That's actually one of the ones that a lot of folks don't know about. And speaking of RNG and cutscenes, did you know that we're coming up on a cutscene that has a lot of RNG in it? It's absolutely true. We're about to spend some quality time with Marin because, I mean, you know, we can't have a date night, so we're just going to have a date afternoon. And in this cutscene, behold the seagulls. Behold the seagulls on everyone's screens when they get there, because these seagulls, their location, their direction in which they move, is 100% RNG. All 4 of them will have different seagulls.
No, really?
Yes, really.
No, that's...
You could have a stadium full of people each playing this game, and they would all get different seagulls.
Wow, let's see.
Look, they're all different.
That's awesome.
It's a surprising amount of randomness for a detail that almost nobody would notice, but we're here to make sure that you do notice. Because it's a cool fact to know. Now you can impress all your friends and alienate them after about the third party you tell them about it.
We need to tell this for everyone. Seagulls are RNG, guys.
Tell everyone.
Alright, so with Marin now, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. We have photos that we need to take with her. If you don't take that with her, it's rerun. So there is one on the well that we see in Spiraster screen. There is one on the beach cliff, which we can see on aulos and BambooShadow cliff, and there is one on the Ravencock statue that we can see on noadKajoo screen.
Yeah, and what Terran's about to do here is at least what I like to refer to the reason why he gets chased by bees. It's preemptive punishment for this. I mean, what is he thinking? What is he thinking?
I don't know. He just love being seen on this game.
I guess. So, yeah, I guess all 4 of them had a semi-successful date night.
It's over for noadKajoo. He's gonna bring back Marin to the animal village. There is a giant walrus here. We can talk to him, but talk to him is not fun.
Nah.
Let's do a bomb trigger.
Which is kind of funny, because bomb trigger is what you do normally in other categories where you don't have Marin, because, well, you don't have Marin, and getting her takes a while. But since you need her to get the photos, we have her, but we still bomb trigger anyway, which I find kind of hilarious.
Yeah, you can just talk to the walrus and she will sing for waking up him. But bomb trigger, you know, it's faster.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
But the fun thing about it is that this is actually one of a major soft lock point in other categories, but the thing that prevents Marin being here is the thing that stops the soft lock from happening, so it's actually ridiculously safe. There's no way this could possibly go wrong in this category. Well, now that I said that, it's going to happen to me in my next race.
Actually, it's not Marin that's...
Really?
Yeah, it just... When you have a followers, you can soft lock. But if you have Marin, you just lose her here, so it didn't soft lock. And if you have no followers, you can bomb trigger, no problem.
Huh.
Now you know.
Yeah.
I will say it's like rondo stuff.
No, that's one of the things I find interesting about this game. Even when I think I understand everything, there's something new to learn about it. Speaking of things that understanding, you saw Node do it, now Bamboo's going to do it. He's going to intimidate the heck out of this empty room with 2 arrows, and it just coughs up a key.
Yeah.
Although, actually, to be perfectly honest, there's a boss there, Lanmolis, who is... This game does have one odd habit, and that's making boss hitboxes appear before their sprite appears. So we basically can kill Lanmolis before it even pops out of the sand, and this is not the last time you're going to be seeing that particular oddity of the game. So put that one in your... put a pin in that one, because we'll come back to it, don't you worry.
And they say see the butt push with by aulos on the yeah, that's how we call that on the animal village cave. If you jump and walk behind, you can buffer jump and push the block with butt. Very cool trick.
This community has the best names for tricks. I love them.
Actually, there is another trick. Like, Bamboo is yeah, and you know now. You can move between text boxes a little bit, and if you time boots correctly, you can finish this cutscene and instantly dash.
All 4 of them having a musical moment. This is actually really great.
Awesome song. I really love that.
Yeah, same.
Alright, after that we have all the stuff to do D4.
So everybody say hello to the D4 entrance fish! It's waving at you! Yes, you! Wave back!
Yeah, it's like... awesome.
Alright, now if I know Sagas half as well as I think I do, then I think that we're about to see some wackiness from at least one of the runners here in a moment. But first, all of them having to set up for one of the most important tricks of the entire run. The trick's so important they have to do it twice.
That's true. And... here we are for the next and awesome trick. noadKajoo, please get it.
And he gets
Obstacle
it.
skip!
Obstacle skip. And we
Right,
cannot overstate
Bamboo.
the importance of it. It's such an important trick that if you mess it up, you actually are not allowed to talk in the Discord for at least 3 days. Alright, Bamboo getting it as well. Aulos getting it as well.
And please do that. Oh yeah, you gotta do that, aulos! There we go! There we go, aulos!
Alright, hope you're... Alright, come on. Spiraster! Oh! I thought it was a little bit too low, but he adjusted at the last second. All 4 of them getting it. That was a relief right there.
aulos gonna do the trick. But
Oh,
what
boy.
for noadKajoo?
Speaking of important tricks, Node getting the all-important, and Aulos also getting... Looks like all of them setting up for Butt Sword. Very good.
Alright, so noadKajoo gonna go to D4 and watch aulos screen soon. Very important trick. Please get that.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, that's
Alrighty.
bad.
Uh-oh.
That's bad. No. Okay. Okay. You gotta have that.
Alright,
Oh, that's 1 million buffer. No.
Oh no.
Oh, you gonna. Let's do the jump.
Oh!
There we go!
He gets it!
So that trick is called early rooster skip. So it's much more easier to do that with mushroom, and it saves like 15 seconds, something like this. It's really difficult to do because you have a million buffer sometimes to get that, and when you got that, you just awesome. So aulos, yes, you are awesome.
So the takeaway here is Aulos is #1 in our hearts, and basically Sagat is extremely happy because he's been one really pushing this trick recently.
Actually, this trick is not random. It's you just need luck. That's all. Oh, Bamboo is doing the normal strat for the Nightmare Key here when you have to clip and use the bracelet. You can skip the bracelet with a cool super jump. Let's see if Spiraster do that. I think he didn't. Aulos for sure gonna do that.
Spiraster is not. It's definitely difficult two super jumps because you have to work fast. You have to make sure that the Piet does not get out of position. You need it to have already taken off but not started moving, so your timing is a bit tight.
Oh my god, Aulos. Very good. Very, very good. Alright. Bamboo. Yeah?
No, so there's not too much to say about this dungeon. I mean, even though we don't split it in half anymore, because we need to have the ghost for the picture, we skip huge chunks of the dungeon, and the boss, Anglerfish, is honestly the easiest boss in the entire game because bomb arrows exist.
That's true, you just... It is useless. N'est-ce pas, Craven? Should have to Craven for this fish.
Alright, now the important thing about this fish is to sing along to the final word, because it's required. I want to hear everyone, all around the world, singing along. Oh!
Oh!
Perfect. Perfect, thank you.
No, Xander. It's not best song.
It is not best song.
It's a really good song, but it's not best song.
Yeah, it's an important song. It's the only song we'll actually use, but it is not the best song.
Discord.
The restream bot! The restream bot is here! They can hear us!
Oh, and Bamboo, no!
Oh, no!
So, hi guys, I guess we can if you can hear us. So
Oh yes.
what is awesome here? It's like aulos is ahead. That's awesome.
So can we talk about how early Rooster Skip actually ended up being the thing that puts Aulos ahead when it looked like he was behind for the longest time?
Yes. That's what I said before. It's like 25 seconds. Please, Bamboo, don't fail.
Okay.
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 And Spiraster is ahead too. Oh my god, that's
Wow.
race.
And both of these races have been just. I was really looking forward to this race. Just the matchups are great, and now with early Rooster Skip shenanigans, we're just having all this intrigue taking place right before D7, this late in the run.
Yeah. I think it's really 25-second difference in D5 in D7. So that's really close each other. That's really close.
Yeah. And I also love that bomb triggers have taken D7 from being one of the more long and annoying dungeons to being a really short dungeon.
Yeah, it's actually I'm a little bit sad because both strats were amazing, really amazing, but that's so much faster. You just can't avoid that. And we go for BambooShadow for aulos. He got first try, but late first try. It's still first try, really good. I guess noadKajoo. Well, yeah, noadKajoo don't like doing this strat, so he will lose time.
Yeah, no, just going for P-hat jump. It's 100% consistent, just a bit slower, especially if someone gets a first or second try Goomba Surf.
Yeah, it's a second try, but it's a late second try, so he didn't save that much time. So where is the trick that aulos did? So he touched one time with sword, that's deal like 2 damage. And after that, you equip hook shot, and you hook shot down. You just hit the eagles, and if you shot him with the sword, you need 4 more hits with hook shot to kill him. That's what I did. D7 done. Let's grab the instrument.
And the other fun thing that I find kind of interesting about that trick, the eagle quick kill, is that for some reason it only works if you save and quit once before you do it. So this trick does not actually work in No Squoob, despite the fact that you have the hook shot.
Yeah, in No Squoob we do another trick, and that's different. Like in No Squoob, we transition 2 times. Doing that, put a floor on the menu tile, so you can grab bombs, and we see Bamboo throwing bombs. That's fun. Oh, that's not how you do that. That's better. Alright, so we didn't see aulos and noadKajoo. They are doing a trick that when you fell down on the cliff, if after the transition you save and quit, not after the transition, if you are on the cliff and you save and quit menu, the game allow you to move on the cliff. Normally you can't move, but with save and quit menu you can. So they can avoid that pit and go to D8. We will see that with Bamboo and Spiraster.
Poor Marin.
Yeah. I just forgot about every single run I forgot about her.
But just like that, Spiraster's still in the lead, leading D7, but Bamboo is right behind him. He's not giving up any distance.
Yeah, both races are really close.
Yeah. And I mean, this is a very fun game to run, but there are definitely spots in the game during a race where you'll sometimes see someone pull ahead, especially tricks like early hook shot, which we didn't really get a chance to talk about, but that sure was a thing that happened, and Rooster Skip. But in this race, everyone's been staying on top of each other, even though the lead has changed. So this is everything I could have hoped this race to be.
I was sure about it. It's an awesome race. Alright, so normally you have to play the best song here to awaken the turtle head, but it's slower. Let's do a bomb trigger again.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's true. Because a little known fact, Link is actually very accomplished at playing the bomb. He can play any song on it, and it's faster than playing the ocarina because he's still very inexperienced at that one.
I can say he can play every song on it without the ocarina. Alright, so Aulos is doing a trick, fun trick that's called hookshot jump. So when you have hookshot on B and feathers on A, you can like buffer them. It will do a fast hookshot. If you do that here on this specific position, on this specific block, you can skip the keyhole. We can see again with noadKajoo. Up.
Yeah.
It's like flock clip, but it's not a flock clip. The game thinks that you are a little bit up to that, so you can move.
And meanwhile, everyone having to do some very mean things to our friend Blano here, because out-of-bound rules say we can no longer skip him. Sorry, Blano.
Rip, Blano skip. Or at least we can see you again on Oracle of Season, no problem.
It's true. Speaking of silly skips, you might notice that everyone decided to just charge past the flamethrower and take a hit. We have the level 2 shield, it's just still faster to just take that from the flamethrower.
It is.
It's good to see yet another application of...
Look at Bamboo and Spiraster. Oh, they are like 2 or 3 seconds from each other. That's awesome.
Oh, this is shaping to be such a close race. But on that note, Noad getting the final heart piece, so he's just wrapping things up here in Dungeon 8. Well, he's actually opted to get the heart piece before going to get the Nightmare Key.
That different strat is not that much slower. It's good strat.
Interesting, because I usually see folks opt to get the heart piece after the dungeon key.
Yeah, it depends on what you prefer doing. Like me, I prefer keeping the sword and kill the fire and go to Nightmare Key. noadKajoo like doing boots and not fire rod, magic rod, and going to art piece before. That's okay. It's like frame slower, so you can do that. No problem.
Ooh, Aulos having a little bit of trouble getting Hothead here, just missing a bunch of shots.
Oh, it's okay. Get second try and awesome second try.
Okay.
He's really good at Hothead. Not this time, I would say. Let's see if noadKajoo.
Hothead's a bit of an annoying fight.
noadKajoo is struggling a bit too.
You have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be hitting the button at a certain tempo. You can't just mash it. You can't just if you go too slow. And Hothead's health is actually a bit random. It's not actually always the same. I don't quite understand it, if I'm honest.
Oh no, Spiraster is struggling on cue ball.
Oh no.
I think Bamboo got the lead now.
I think Noad forgot to do the validation trick, and we should make sure to call him out for it.
Yeah, no one, boys.
No
I didn't
boys.
saw Aulos. Jumping on flowers. That's what you do that.
That's not how you do botany.
Wow,
But,
it looks like Aulos have, like, I will say, 4 blue balls said.
We just using blue balls as a unit of time actually works because that is the last big random thing that can absolutely change how the race goes.
Oh my god. Look at Spiraster and Bamboo. It's 3 seconds still, but now it's Bamboo is ahead.
Oh, it's so close. And oh.
Oh, okay, Bamboo got that. Spiraster.
Oh, no.
He didn't. Okay, Spiraster got that too. That's okay. That's still 3 seconds.
Yeah, Spiraster evening it up after Bamboo having a slightly better.
Oh, what did I do, Alpha 5? He said I'm a bad person.
I'm not
Double
sure.
one, boys.
Oh, what a treat this is. Alright, but they're both now aulos, and soon Noad are going to be heading toward the Nightmare fight. Now, real quick mention here, you have the magnifying glass, but that doesn't honestly matter as far as the egg path. Until you read the book, it stays in its default state, which we all know what it is, and there we go. Time to go fight the Nightmare. Down to Deathel. Yeah, no. It comes down to Aghanim, in fact. So, first off, Aulos setting up for the blob quick kill. He does not get it.
So noadKajoo can catch up a little bit if he get Zol quick kill. Let's see how many blue balls he will got. The two first ball is energy ball, no problem. But after that, it's 50-50, and there is no limit. Which is yeah.
If you thought Aghanim and Link to the Past was bad, Link's Awakening says, "Hold my beer," and shows you something. Aulos already getting one blue ball right there. Oh,
That's
two.
Cool.
I'll count for Aulos if you count for Noad. Still at 2.
Yeah, noadKajoo will get his first random ball. Let's see, 3 for Aulos. That's a normal one for noadKajoo. So now they are even.
Oh no!
Oh, and Noad is ahead!
Just like that! Aulos having 4 blue balls and Noad moving ahead. Let's see if we can hit the quick kill on.
Okay,
All
got that. Oh my god, they are very close to each other. Very, very close.
Both of them getting the Moldrum quick kill. Is Aulos going to go for Deathel skip? That could make a difference.
Yes.
He is. He's doing it.
Oh, he's YOLOing it. Did he get that? See, if he get that, he win. He didn't get that.
Did not get it.
So now it's RNG.
Oh.
And congrats, noadKajoo. You win the race by
seconds.
By seconds.
And Aulos just his body tanking Deathel here.
So noadKajoo finished first with an official time of 1 hour, 20 minutes and 41 seconds. This is his PB. His PB race. And actually, I think it's his PB.
Is it?
PB for noadKajoo by 12 seconds. Good job, man. Good job. And Aulos finish at 1:21 flat on SRL time. Good job for... Oh,
Aulos.
hello, Aulos.
GG, that was quite a race.
Yeah, just to... Yeah, you know that you lost just because blue balls. Blue balls.
Which now feels more of an appropriate name than ever.
Yeah, I just wanted to say awesome race. Like, really awesome. And Bamboo going for the Deathel skip. Let's just see if he got that. He got that. Really good. And Bamboo will, I guess, win them because he got Deathel skip.
Yep. Both races were so close coming down to the Nightmare fight. This is fantastic.
Wow, like I said, everyone got 122. Really good race for everyone. GG. Just GG. Okay, Aulos. How you feel like for your run?
Well, if I hadn't died in the dungeon the color dungeon, that would have been very good. But
yeah, I saw
I got
that.
very unlucky. I went for the damage boost of the bomb,